My name is Luke.
My name's Ramon.
And we're on the search for the best burrito in our hometown of Escondido, California.
Okay, so last week we went to Burros and Fries. This week we're going to Lourdes.
Let's get it.
It actually smells pretty good in here.
It smells like a real Mexican place, I'll be honest with you. The famous chicken soup right there. That's what they're known for here.
Chicken soup.
Can I get one California burrito, please?
California burrito?
Yes, please.
Anything else?
That should be it.
Right here to go.
To go.
861, please. There you go.
Thank you. So one thing I like about this place, you got the salsas here, you got the carrots, it's a nice salsa bar here.
So it smells pretty good in here, and I like the aesthetic. I like the brick. It's nice. So it is $8.61. That's 11 cents more than Burros and Fries. We'll see if it's worth it. I'm still waiting on mine.
Number 40. Number 40, California burrito.
I thought it was a push.
We're going back to the studio. Okay, so we are back from Lourdes. So here are some things to note. The first thing is that the parking is not the best situation. It's right next to Dell's Barbershop, a very popular barber shop in Escondido. So it is kind of a tight area. So I have been there before my whole life. Herman, actually, you've never been there. So what were some of your first impressions?
You know, I walked in, it smelled pretty good and everything. I like the murals and everything. That's pretty much about it. It's just kind of like, it was nice in there.
The atmosphere is nice, the aesthetic.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna start off by weighing it. So I'm gonna get my trusty scale here. And the burrito weighs at 1.2 pounds today.
What?
Sit your ass down.
Oh, okay. Let's see. It's like 8 1/3 of an inch. So let's go ahead and check out the insides.
It's pretty nice spreading, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it is wrapped around really nicely. So you can see like the meat in the middle and everything just kind of like wrapped around it. It actually looks pretty nice. I feel like it's a lot better than Burros and Fries.
There's color in it too. You can see that there's some cilantro, some guac, carne asada, French fries, and pico. And of course sour cream. And it looks like it's actually spread out instead of just one big glob. Okay, I think we are ready to try our first taste. Get this out of the way. Actually, one thing we should note, they use tin foil to keep the heat in more. Like Burros and Fries, just use paper. Little things matter. Okay, you ready? Here we go. And the napkins are thick, which I like.
I can't figure out these napkins.
What are your initial thoughts here? Still eating, okay. So some of my initial thoughts with this, a lot more flavor.
Since it's like spread out more nicely and everything, you can taste everything that's a burrito. Like I tasted the fries, the meat, the guac.
I know we didn't actually touch too much on this, but I will admit that I think the tortilla is a little better too. I don't know, it looks a little more cooked rather than Burros and Fries. It looked like they just quickly through it. This is actually pretty. Actually, this is pretty good. I'll be honest with you.
It kind of tastes like shit. The place was nice and everything. The wait was a bit longer than Burros and Fries. That's just kind of like whatever. It is a lot fresher. Everything is more like spread out and everything. And I feel like the guac gives it more of a punch.
I will say this. For the price, it's about the same as burritos and fries, and I definitely will say it's not as, like... It doesn't feel as hefty, I guess you could say. Mm. And I think it's more going for kind of quality over quantity in this case. But one thing that is true is, like you said, is the quality of the meat. It's marinated, which is nice. Like, I don't think burritos and fries, I think it just kind of... I mean, you could even see in the last video, the burritos and fries one, the plate was just super greasy. I mean, like, at least with this one, I'm not going to feel, like, super fat afterwards, even though it is a California burrito. Would you say it's worth going out of your way for it?
Yeah, I'd say it is. Yeah. It just has, like, more flavor packed into it.
Yeah, I definitely would recommend it, too. I might be a little biased because, you know, new opinion versus an old opinion. I've always liked Lourdes, and I think the California burrito is pretty good.
So overall, do you think you guys would recommend it to anybody else?
So I do prefer this over burritos and fries, so I'd say if you definitely have the time, you should just go check it out.
I agree with him. Definitely prefer it over burritos and fries. Bit of a more weight, and it won't be as big, but definitely better quality.
Thank you guys for watching.
If you liked that video, hit the like button. If you haven't already, hit subscribe.
Also, if you have any suggestions, just leave them in the comment section below.
Follow us on Instagram, link is in the description below. And tune in next week to see what we're in search of.